Coming up on Good Morning Wilmington Live, Executive Director of the Neighborhood House, Allison Wendell, stops by the plaza to talk about the organization's programs and mission to serve low-income communities. Plus, PurpleStride DE Chair, Dorla Christie, stops by, along with PanCan Senior VP of Community Engagement, Earnestine Walker, to talk about the upcoming walk to end pancreatic cancer. And MSK's line dance instructor, Johnnie Haynie, will be on the plaza to teach a little 1-2 step. Don't miss it. Monday, April 24th at 10 a.m. right here on DETV.
Wilmington, what's going on? I'm your main man, Big Iv, the talk of the town, Mr. DETV, Delaware's #1 cheerleader. I had to throw that in there.
Yes,
and I'm here with my lovely guest. My lovely co-host, excuse me.
That's okay. That's all right.
I was thinking about all the stuff we had to do, and the line dancing got me scared today.
We're dancing today. I don't know if you know. We're starting this week off right, but good morning, Wilmington, and good morning, Ivan.
Hey, good morning.
So excited to be with you this beautiful Monday morning to begin the week. And it's so funny because right before we started, Ivan yells to Najee, who's our producer here, "Is it Mimosa Monday?"
Hey, I
and
thought
Najee
it
was like, "No, it's not."
We had a good run, you know, like every Monday was something. It was like cheese balls and mimosas, wine and mimosas, mimosas and mimosas. So I wanted to keep it going, keep the thing going.
Going. Maybe we can put in a request for next Monday.
Yeah,
make it a regular, a weekly thing here at DETV.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. And speaking about love, I had a lovely weekend. But most of all, how was your weekend?
It was wonderful. Busy weekend, always so busy, but more importantly, gearing up for the pageant.
Yeah, it's pageant season again.
Yes, it is. So for those of you who don't know, I'm the executive director of the Miss Delaware USA and Miss Delaware Teen USA organization, and the annual event is happening this weekend, Sunday, April 30th. Tune in. You can actually purchase tickets at MissDelawareUSA.com, but tune in. You can attend the pageant if you like. It's being held at the Laird Performing Arts Center at the Tatnall School, Sunday, April 30th. See who will be the next Miss Delaware USA or Miss Delaware Teen USA.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
See, I'm really like paying attention to it now, that since we've been working together, I'm like, okay, let me see what Vincenzo's talking about. It's a big thing.
Oh yes, it's a huge production.
Yeah.
Huge production. Very excited for all the contestants vying for the title, and both titles, the teen and the Miss title, but I wish them so much luck.
Yeah.
But I have to make note that I also would like to thank the current title holders, which then there will be soon the outgoing title holders, Miss Delaware USA 2022, Grace Lang, and Miss Delaware Teen USA 2022, Ava McMurray. Thank you so much for an incredible year of service for the organization and for the state of Delaware. Thank you.
And you're former Miss Delaware, right?
Yep, former Miss Delaware USA 2008.
Okay, that's what's up. When are the guys going to come? When are you going to have something for the guys?
They used to have a Mr. Delaware.
Did they?
Yes, they did. There was a whole pageant and everything. I don't know what happened, but maybe you can start it up again, Mr. DETV.
I'm with it. Let's go. Let's just point me in the right direction.
Exactly.
See, the problem is I have a good heart. Everybody will get an award. Everybody.
Everybody's a winner.
Everybody's
You're Mr. Delaware.
winner.
You're Mr. Well, you never know. Maybe you could start something new. But they used to have it all the time.
I'm for it. I'm for it.
So tell us about your weekend, because you had a very exciting weekend doing some amazing things.
Oh, the team. This weekend on Friday, we actually DETV, and you wasn't there because you had pageant stuff, the pageant business. We actually hosted the 2023 WOW Awards for the HIV Consortium, and that was an amazing time.
Awesome.
So it was myself and Kaylin Pride, and then Matt Ford and Lauren Wilson did the awards. So it was a great night. Especially for a good cause, They're really coming really close to really like find a cure, get rid of that awful disease, HIV. So shout out to them. We had a great time.
That's amazing.
And I also have to say this. Delaware has lost another, the world has lost another hero, Maurice Pritchett, passed this weekend. And so we want to make sure we dedicate this show to Maurice Pritchett. Awesome matriarch for education and humanity here in Delaware, and especially Wilmington. So we want to give a lovely shout out to Maurice Pritchett and his family through this time. So we'll keep you in our prayers, and it's time that we just celebrate all the ones that are transitioning. So we just want to say, rest in peace, Mr. Pritchett. Helped a lot of people out, especially in education here on the east side and in Wilmington, Delaware. So I wanted to say that.
Thank you.
James Beard.
Yes. Oh, yes. So for those of you who don't know, James Beard Foundation is a reputable foundation nationwide. So for those of you that may be familiar with the organization, it is considered to be something that recognizes and honors culinary artists around the country, whether they're restaurateurs, chefs, business owners, but in the culinary world. And it's one of the most reputable awards and recognition to receive, even if you're a finalist or nominated. It's quite an honor. And this past Sunday, yesterday, at the Chancery Market, the James Beard Foundation hosted a Sunday supper where they showcased so many amazing local culinary artists, chefs, restaurateurs, businesses throughout the city of Wilmington. They all came together just focusing on food and beverage, and it was really, really great opportunity for the community to come together and really enjoy some amazing cuisine.
Yeah.
So I did not get to go to that. That was something I wish I went to.
It was actually hosted by Blake DeBray.
Oh, Blake, we love Blake.
So yeah, I'm going to check it out. I just heard about the James Beard Foundation. And so I started going to a lot of James Beard's restaurants. We have one here in Delaware, Bardea Steak.
Bardea Food and Drink.
Well, you know everything.
I'm sorry.
Bardea
That's what you have me here.
And if you haven't been to Bardea, food is amazing at
Yes, it is.
Bardea. And then I went to a couple in Philadelphia that I was like, oh yeah, I see why they made the list.
Right, yes.
Yeah.
It's truly an honor in the culinary world to be recognized. And I believe it was Antimo DeMeo, the chef of Bardea Food and Drink, who was a finalist.
Yes.
And that was an incredible honor in
major.
itself.
Yeah.
So, it was really neat that they had this event here in the city of Wilmington, here in the state of Delaware, pulling together so many great chefs, restaurateurs. I mean, there was some people actually that were there that been on the show, which I was looking at the list. Justin from Oath 84 was there, and it was so neat to see. I mean, just how I have to give hats off to Justin. We had the opportunity to interview Justin Womack, the owner of Oath 84, on Good Morning Wilmington right before he opened his doors to his restaurant, and to watch his journey has been truly remarkable.
And this place stays packed.
Yes. I mean, just consistency, and I know the struggle. I know the blood, sweat, and tears that goes into the restaurant industry, and I'll give it to him. He is working his butt off, and I commend him. So it's really neat to see him, even just to be amongst so many other, prestigious chefs and restaurateurs. And I saw his name on that list, and I was like, yes, that's what I'm talking about. So.
And speaking about restaurants, this is the first day of Restaurant Week here in Delaware. Are you excited about that?
Yes, that's right. I was reading about it in Out and About magazine, because they always promote Restaurant Week, and I was like, oh, I love Restaurant Week. So you definitely have to take advantage of Restaurant Week. It's happening all week long up until Saturday. And if you don't know what restaurants are listed, make sure you go to, you can just search Out and About magazine, and I'm sure you can just type in Restaurant Week in Wilmington, Delaware, right on your Google search, and you'll be able to find all the restaurants that are participating in a Restaurant Week here in the city of Wilmington.
And DM us, because I want to know what your favorite restaurant is.
Oh, yes.
We got turned on to, where do we go, Brandon? What's your number one spot? No, El Toro's? Oh, El Toro.
The Mexican restaurant?
The Mexican. Remember they came in last year?
Yes, such good
food. They did their thing. So yeah, that's our Tuesday spot. So see you Tuesday, El Toro's.
Yes, and just so you know a little bit more about Restaurant Week, they offer prefix menu. They will be offering lunch deals and dinner deals. So you could do a $15 for lunch deal, which is a prefix dinner or a prefix menu, and then they have the dinner deals, which are $35 to $50 prefix dinner menus. But make sure you check out the specific restaurant to see what they're offering and make reservations. I'm sure they will be busy this week. Make reservations.
And speaking of great things in the community, we found out yesterday the House of Right Mortuary, they are actually on the plaza today because they're giving away 150 prom dresses. It's prom season.
Wow, that's so impactful. I just know, being a part of the pageant world and knowing the gowns and how expensive they can be, I understand that it can add up. So the fact that they're here offering free $3.99. Beautiful prom gowns, because it is prom season, and it's important that everyone deserves to have a beautiful gown for a beautiful day.
And again, like you said, beautiful, right? Because this is one thing. And when I got the phone call yesterday, my man was like, "Yo," I was at Madison's basketball game. Oh, that's another story.
We gotta talk about that.
And my man Kenny called me. He's like, "Yo, you gotta check this out. This is an amazing story. You gotta see it. So he FaceTimed me, and I was like, "Oh wow!" Like they had gowns everywhere, and they were very, very beautiful. So we have them on the show today to talk about what they're doing, their formal gown giveaway, and I can't wait. We have some other capeless superheroes.
Yes. Wait a minute.
Which one?
I'm going to bring. They're here. They're here. So bring on. Let's get the camera to Beanie Cunningham and Carl Washington Jr. here. The House of Right Mortuary here. Welcome, guys.
Thank you.
Welcome. Thank you.
So excited you're here. Thank you so much for taking the time to get this message out here and this opportunity out to our community. So why don't you just, Beanie, I know we had a chance to talk a little bit before the show started. Could you just share a little bit more about what's happening and how can, I guess you would say, people find out more about the gown giveaway?
Come pick their gowns up.
Yes. First, thank you for having us, especially at such a short notice, because we definitely want to get the gowns out. We want the community to have them. A part of our issue is that they were donated to us. A bridal shop closed and donated them to us, and so we wanted to donate them to the community, and we don't want them to be sold. And so we definitely don't want to give them to an organization that may sell them. So we're asking that, ladies, come on out. We did do it in Penns Grove, New Jersey. We did do it on Sunday, that just passed yesterday, and we had a good turnout. Actually, Miss Newark, Delaware showed up. There, you said pageant, so she did show up, and it was good to just see her face, and Miss Wilmington was actually there, so it was nice to see her as well. And so we're just asking everyone to come on out again on this Tuesday, 6:30 to 8 at our Wilmington location, which is 105 East 35th Street in Wilmington, Delaware.
Awesome. I'm so glad you said that. Shout out to the title holders that attended the event. See, it's just such a beautiful cause that you're doing here. And I think someone who understands the importance of feeling confident in your prom gown, it's really, really important, because it's a day that so many young women will remember for the rest of their lives. So thank you so much for being here. And Mr. Carl, let me give you a shout out. You're looking very dapper.
Yes.
Wow.
I think we need to turn this into a whole model show. And you're wearing, sir? How you doing, Mr. Carl?
Thank you. I'm doing well, thank you. Just to elaborate on what Ms. Cunningham just said, we're just so grateful to be able to give back to the community and to work hand in hand in the community of Wilmington. As she stated as well, we did have a giveaway in Penns Grove, New Jersey, where we also have a location, the House of Right Mortuary. So everywhere that we're posted up at, we give back to the community. So again, tomorrow on Tuesday from 6:30 to 8 at our Wilmington location, ladies, come out and get your free gown. No child will be left behind due to not being able to afford a gown. Looking at the prices of the gown is like a lot, especially if you have more than one child. So, we just want to get the word out, and I just want to be able to bless some child, some daughter.
Love it. There's no pre-registration, just show up and
No registration, just walk right on in, pick out your gown, 1, 2, however many you like, for whichever formal event that you're going to. So it's also not limited to just one gown. If you see 1 or 2, 3, 4 more that you like,
oh wow,
you're more than welcome to have them.
Love it.
Yes.
Wow.
Beanie, Carl, thank you so much for joining us this morning, and thank you for getting this message out there. Very excited to have you, and good luck with the giveaway.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So see, I mean, come on. First of all, you have to love people that just want to give back, right? And two, and it's such a special occasion that people can remember for the rest of their lives.
It's such a special occasion for these young teens to attend prom, and it's so beautiful that they're changing so many individuals' lives. I mean, it's a beautiful thing, very impactful. Thank you again to Beanie and Carl. Well, there's a few more things we do need to talk about before we introduce.
No,
it's okay. There's a few more things we do need to talk about before we introduce our guests for the show today.
Superhero.
Oh yes, today at 1:30 at the Peter Spencer Plaza, there will be. Mayor Perzicki will be signing a proclamation officially dedicating today, wow, as Bishop Aretha Morton Day.
Oh, wow. I was waiting for that to come.
That's special. That's really, really huge. Really, really special. So that'll be 1:30 today at the Peter Spencer Plaza, and that is located in the Wilmington building on 8th and French. So make sure you're there to attend and support.
Yes, right on the side, so you can just walk through. So make sure you check that out. That's going to be huge. And we'll actually be streaming that live here on DETV on all our social media platforms and on Comcast Channel 28. So make sure you check that out. Can we talk about the superheroes now?
Yes, let's talk about the superheroes. You want to go first?
No, you go first.
Okay.
Okay,
all right.
You go first.
All right, first up, we have Allison Wendell, the Executive Director of the Neighborhood House. Very excited to chat with her.
My part of town.
And find out more about Neighborhood House. Second, we have Dorla Christie, PurpleStride Delaware Chair, as well as Earnestine Walker, Senior VP of Community Engagement of the PanCan, which is short for Pancreatic Cancer Action Network. Very excited to talk to them.
Amazing women.
And last but not least,
go ahead.
The part that we all probably will be laughing about.
Line dancing. Najee and my team will be line dancing today.
Just threw everybody in there, didn't you?
Yeah.
You know, they didn't tell us about this.
They didn't.
They did not warn us. They didn't say that, hey, by the way, Vincenza Ivan, you're dancing on television again.
Where's the line dancing instructor? Where's she at? Come here. Hurry up.
So,
I want everyone to see your shirt.
Johnnie Haynie, she is the line dancer instructor from I Am My Sister's Keeper. So excited about
sit right here. I just want everyone to see that shirt.
Come right here.
I Am My Sister's Keeper is a foundation that just opened up a new facility on the west side of town. Was it the west side?
Yes.
Yeah. With amazing Miss Charlotte.
Yes.
But I want everyone to see the shirt. Okay. Now we're gonna go line dancing. All right.
All right. We'll bring you back soon.
All right. All right. We're gonna take a break, and we'll be right back after these messages, and we're gonna watch this lady right here line dance.
I'm gonna watch this.
I can line dance.
I can too.
It happens a lot in the black barbecues. All right. You coming this year? All right. We'll be back.
Coming up, Neighborhood House Executive Director, Allison Wendell.
DETV has been Delaware's premium provider of creative digital and broadcasting solutions that bridges communities and connects people. We create great stories for all audiences. We deliver independent news throughout Delaware. We are digital platform innovators. And we develop marketing and sales solutions so you can stay connected to your audience. Now, why do we do what we do here on DETV? We do it because we care. So, keep watching and follow us on all of our social media platforms. Remember, DETV, online, on air, on time.
Still searching for cheap gas prices? Dump the pump and ride DART. You can DART to your destination for only $4 all day. Let DART do the driving while you enjoy our free Wi-Fi available on all buses statewide. While scrolling through your favorite apps, don't forget to download DART's free transit app for real-time bus information and enjoy the convenience of contactless fare payment through DART Pass. So what are you waiting for? Dump the pump and try transit. Visit dartfirststate.com or call 1-800-652-DART. DART.
Government doesn't make a move without an agenda, some type of plan. The problem is we haven't been on the agenda. Sometimes we're overlooked. Sometimes our interests aren't the interest of those in power. I'm your host, Kerwin Gaines, on DETV's new show, The Agenda. We're going to do our best to ensure that you, Delawareans, are knowledgeable about what's going on in the Assembly. Federal government, local government, it doesn't matter. We're going to do our best to ensure that folks that make the agenda on a daily basis have to answer for it. Let them explain what they're doing. If it affects you, it's on the agenda.
Welcome back. First up on the plaza is Allison Wendell. Ms. Wendell is the executive director of the Neighborhood House on my part of town, South Bridge, which is a nonprofit organization here in the city of Wilmington. Welcome to the plaza, Allison. How are you?
Thank you. Greetings from Neighborhood House.
Oh, they got to give you some love. I mean, I was literally born and lived right across the street on Newcastle Avenue. So I remember it when it was actually a house, and like a church, right? Yeah. Yep, a little
Started
church.
in the basement of the church.
Yep.
On another street.
On another street.
So we'll be 100 years old in a couple of months.
I was just going to ask, how long has Neighborhood House been around?
So we were settled in 2016, but became a thing in 1927.
Yes.
Wow.
1916.
1916.
Sorry. But yeah, so almost 100 years old, and in the early 90s we opened a satellite in Middletown. So we're doing great things in both in Southbridge, South Wilmington, and all of Newcastle actually.
Yeah.
So.
I love it. I
Yeah,
love it.
so Allison, for our viewers that may not know, what is Neighborhood House? Why don't you share a little bit more information about that?
All right, so Neighborhood House is a full community service agency. So we are a nonprofit. We have everything from early learning. We're very, very dedicated to education, children's education. So we start with the Early Learning Center, and then we go into preschool, and we have before and after school care for school-age youth. We have a family services division that helps people with food, utilities, rent if they're behind, and a thriving housing counseling program. And actually this Saturday we're having a home buyer seminar. So we help folks purchase their first home.
Wow.
We help folks repair credit and get ready for that.
Wow.
And just do a lot of wraparound services for the whole family. So we're full service.
Yeah.
Yes.
And they've been like that forever. I remember it like even before it was a thing to be a nonprofit, right? It was, you would see people in the neighborhood house that lived in the projects or whatever and would come for assistance. Not even come for assistance, they would just come. And people were there just out of love. So salute to you and your staff at the neighborhood house.
It's a pleasure to serve there.
Yeah. So,
I'm sorry. I know, right? Allison, how long have you been the executive director?
8 years, March 1st.
Wow. So you've been with
Time flies.
the organization quite some time to see the changes, but also what you've gone through with the pandemic and then recovering from that, because it did impact so many organizations.
We stayed open the whole time.
Did you really?
Yeah, we
That's so
became one of these essential employee sites.
Right.
So we became a school for Southbridge.
Right.
We had almost 40 kids every day.
Wow.
Spaced 10 feet apart and
Right.
everybody's on a different laptop. And
Yeah.
so we maintained through the whole pandemic, and just, it changed the way we do things. So we pivoted the way we do our after school program, but it worked for the better because now we do it both ways, in person, virtual.
Oh, wow.
We've just come a long way and just thrived through it. I mean, it's amazing, and Middletown as well. So we are currently laying the groundwork for a capital campaign to build a new community center in Middletown.
Get out of here.
Wow. Now, so the Middletown location is newer.
1997 we opened.
Okay, so
Yeah,
well, compared to the
100 years
Wilmington
later,
location,
yes,
it is newer.
it is.
And so you're expanding.
We are. So
Okay.
it's an abbreviated program with just family services and housing counseling, when I say just. But so we didn't have the space to do youth programming. And a lot of nonprofits in that area have no place to call home.
Right.
So we decided to bring everybody under one roof. So we're planning it now, bringing people together to start the conversation.
Right.
So we're excited about that.
So I have to ask, did we see each other at the, yeah, we did, at the Longwood reception.
The Longwood Foundation.
Right, right.
Great partners of ours.
So how are they helping you out with that, with that grant?
And for years they've been a good partner to Neighborhood House. But when your building starts to age, it's hard to find grant money to actually do the work that is behind the scenes, replacing carpets and paint and HVAC systems. And
Right.
Longwood Foundation has been a partner with Neighborhood House. It goes back decades.
Nice.
And when we needed new floors on the second floor, I went to them and presented a grant request, and they did their footwork and came out and interviewed us, and we were the recipients of that this year.
Awesome.
Very, very grateful for it.
Congratulations on that.
They just finished last week, so it looks
I-
fantastic. Come and see us.
I definitely will.
Please
I definitely
do.
will. I can't wait to see like everyone that we met at the reception, the Longwood reception, like what they're doing with their funds, because like next year after next, these nonprofits will be changing and creating a definite impact for the state of Delaware. I love it. I have to ask everyone this: what is your why? You could be doing
God
anything.
is my why. God is my why. And I believe God called me there. And until He calls me somewhere else, I will serve there. And I just love the people, love Southbridge. I have a great board of directors, and my staff is the best. They're the absolute best.
And some of the staff have been there for a while too.
Yeah, Kelly Lacey, more than 25 years.
Yes.
Cynthia Williams, 25. Kelly's 30 years. Cynthia,
Cynthia's more than
25.
25.
And my Middletown staff, 26 years. Marilyn Hendershot,
Wow.
26.
That speaks volume
It does.
of an organization that you've had employees that have been so loyal.
Right.
It's part of our life.
That speaks volumes. Yeah, like you could see that they truly understand the mission of Neighborhood House, and they all have a purpose, and they continue to give back. That means a
Absolutely.
lot.
It
That means a
does.
lot,
It
and I do
does.
believe that it's important to, yes, evolve and adapt with time, but having consistency amongst leadership, I think, is imperative, and that's the only way an organization will continue to grow. But good
Strong board of
and
directors,
good
yeah.
leadership,
Yes.
and good,
Yes.
strong board of directors.
Yes.
Yes, very, very important. So why don't you share with us a little bit more about some specific programs and services that the Neighborhood House offers?
So, as I had alluded to earlier, the Home Buyers Education Seminar is Saturday morning at Neighborhood House in Southbridge, and you can sign up online on our website. And this coming Saturday, we are coming together with the 4 major breweries in Middletown, and they're doing an event for us at the Carter Farm. So it's a micro brew backyard type of thing, but it's a fundraiser. It's actually in Townsend, Delaware.
Okay.
And then, of course, just the everyday, we have openings in preschool, we have openings in early learning for the babies, and the after-school program has openings for summer camp as well.
Nice.
So we're
Wow.
we're
I used to go
busy,
to
we're
summer
all
camp.
in.
I used to go to summer camp in the Neighborhood House.
Oh, yeah.
Summer camp?
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure. But I mean, but it's
Summer
good.
enrichment camp, yeah.
But it's good to stay involved, and the fact that you have the community center there that's open. And you were saying before we started this interview that it's open all the time for anyone and everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to like
that's in
sign,
need.
right?
Yeah.
You don't have to like, oh, I have to sign up and be a member.
No.
Come.
Just
it's
come.
open.
Yeah.
I mean, with the after-school program, it's licensed, so there's going to be some paperwork there for parents. However, anyone that is in need is helped at Neighborhood House, and we have the best daycare and after-school program, one of the best in the city.
Love
We're
it.
very, very proud of it.
love
And
it.
Governor Carney recognized that as well.
Did he?
Yeah, he came up to see us during the pandemic. He was
Okay.
just amazed at how we were making it work.
Yeah. The Neighborhood House came a long way. I'm telling you. I'm super excited, super happy about it.
Allison, so what's next?
Next, I think we're just going to focus on doing what we do really well. Maybe changing as society changes and adapting to needs,
Right.
but just always moving forward and always growing.
Right.
And I just have to say that we give God the glory for all of it.
Nice.
Right,
Nice.
right. And so are you looking for volunteers or
Volunteers and donations.
Okay, I was just going to say,
Hey, we're a nonprofit. We can't do these
Right.
things without the help of the community.
Right.
And it's so easy. Just go right to our website and click that donate button.
Okay.
We're always looking for mentors for our kids, math, reading, language arts.
Okay.
And we have a really good art program. We're always looking for volunteers. So it's very easy. Just click on that website and sign up.
I was just
and
going
we'll get
to,
back in touch with you.
I was just going to ask, so you go to the website and you can find out all that information on
Yes.
how to navigate where you need to go, whether you want to attend and take advantage of the services at the Neighborhood House or become a mentor or volunteer, or more importantly, donate.
Absolutely.
Right? Donate. Always looking for
Absolutely.
donations. Do you have fundraisers throughout the year at the
We
Neighborhood
do.
House? Okay.
Typically one large one a year, and then
Okay.
every quarter we do different campaigns, and every single quarter there's something going on.
Oh, nice.
Whether it's mail, snail mail, or Constant Contact, or all those platforms that our PR guy uses. But it's ongoing.
There you go.
amazing.
Got to keep it moving.
Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
Allison, was there anything else you wanted to share with us that we did not touch on? I wanted to make sure that we covered everything about the neighborhood house.
I think we did. But just, you know, check us out. Check out the website. Stop by and see us. I love to give tours through the building. Come see the beautiful new floors that the Long Foundation helped us put in, and just be part of the neighborhood house.
Yeah. It's a beautiful facility.
It is.
Beautiful. It takes up like half the block.
Yeah, it does.
Congratulations
3 stories.
again on congratulations
Thank
on the
you.
renovations, and good luck with the expansion in the Middletown location.
Thank you.
And Allison, thank you for joining us, and we wish you so much luck. Keep us posted.
I will.
Yes, keep us posted.
Awesome.
Wow.
Take the superheroes. I'm
Yes.
telling you, man. People, women, men, people. First of all, I love seeing people that, and this is, I've been saying it for the last 2 months, that give a damn.
Right.
And they do, because it's just in them. They're not doing it for fame. They're not doing it for money. They're doing it because, like she said, like Allison said, this is what God wanted me to do.
Yes.
You know, and that makes a heck of a difference when you're dealing with lives of people. So again, salute to you and what you're doing, and salute to everyone out there that's running a nonprofit, not running a nonprofit, that's really out there, you know, helping people. That's what it's all about.
That's right.
We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we're going to come back with 2 amazing capeless superheroes to tell more about their organization. We'll be right back after these messages.
Next on the Plaza, PurpleStride DE representatives Dorla Christie and Earnestine Walker.
The American dream of homeownership is very much alive, but the effects of COVID are still being felt in families across our state, from Sussex County to Wilmington, and with each passing month, they are facing foreclosure and homelessness. If you are at least 30 days behind on your mortgage, the Delaware Mortgage Relief Program may be able to help. Every Delaware homeowner is eligible for up to $40,000 in mortgage assistance to help bring you current on your monthly payments. So don't wait. To apply for the Delaware Mortgage Relief Program, call 888-303-4324 or visit demortgagehelp.com. Act fast to save your home, yourself, and your family.
A new beginning, a second chance. Call it what you want, but this is what never giving up looks like. This is what finding someone who believes in you looks like. I thought Goodwill was just a store until a friend told me about Train to Gain through Goodwill's Job Resource Center. After 5 years away, I had a lot of self-doubt and fear about my future. But Goodwill had my back, and today, I love where I work. They matched me with an employer who believes in second chances, and now I have a new start thanks to Goodwill.
To learn more about Goodwill's career development opportunities, call today.
Still searching for cheap gas prices? Dump the pump and ride DART. You can DART to your destination for only $4 all day. Let DART do the driving while you enjoy our free Wi-Fi available on all buses statewide. While scrolling through your favorite apps, don't forget to download DART's free transit app for real-time bus information and enjoy the convenience of contactless fare payment through DART Pass. So what are you waiting for? Dump the pump and try transit. Visit dartfirststate.com or call 1-800-652-DART.
Looking to jumpstart your teaching career in Delaware? And make up to $50,000 with full benefits? Then look no further than Kingswood Early Learning Academy, where you can make a difference and earn the salary you deserve.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Next on the Plaza are 2 women here to talk about the upcoming PurpleStride 5K walk. Please welcome Dorla Christie and Ernestine Walker. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
Thank you for having us.
Oh my gosh, thank you. This is important. This is very, very important to get this message out there. So I know we're going to talk about the walk, but I want to talk about the organization first and what it is. So what is the Pancreatic Cancer Action Network?
Absolutely. So PanCan started about 21 years ago, and it was started because our founder, her mother, died of pancreatic cancer, and they wanted to do more. And at that time, the survival rate for pancreatic cancer was about 4%.
Wow.
And so they wanted a place where people could find out more information, where we could house research, and they could make a difference in the lives of those people impacted by pancreatic cancer.
Wow.
Wow, thank you for sharing that, Ernestine.
Sure.
Now, Dorla, could you explain to our viewers that may not know, what is pancreatic cancer?
I'll let Earnestine take that one.
Okay, that's all right.
Sure, absolutely. So first, many people don't know this, but the pancreas is actually located in our abdominal cavity. And it is right behind the stomach and right in front of the spine. And the reason why it's so deadly is because it's very hard to detect. And our pancreas actually regulates our blood glucose levels, and it stores our energy. So many people are impacted by it, and it is also known, and I need to say this, as the toughest and one of the deadliest cancers.
Wow.
Yes, and so for African Americans, it's really devastating because when you find out, most often it's inoperable. So they find out at the last point.
Wow. Can you talk to us about, and for the people that are watching, about the research and the services that you provide?
Absolutely. So research, that is a huge area for us. We are leading in clinical trials. We're really looking at the impact. And in fact, we house it within our organization, Precision Promise. That's huge to us. And one of the things that I want to say about our research is that we're really looking to get more African Americans involved in our clinical trials. Because that's key to a long life. That's key to thriving with this disease. So our research is based on finding out more about pancreatic cancer, and our new research also suggests that there's a connection between diabetes, newly onset diabetes, and pancreatic cancer.
Yeah, is it?
Yes, and so that's some big work that we're doing lately.
Wow. Okay, I just got diagnosed type 2 diabetic. That daggone COVID messed everything up, right? So I heard him say before, you know, you got to be careful of your pancreas. You got to like diabetes is the silent killer, you know, and you got to be careful with it. Wow. And you said there's a lot, you need African Americans for clinical trials. How would they sign up? What do you need them to do? So we could tell them now.
So if I may, I'd like to take just a second to share the signs and symptoms, right? So I think that's so important to this disease. So here are some of the signs. Overweight is typically a sign, as well as being jaundiced. Right, that's important. If you have a family history, that's important. Another risk sign is lower back pain. So a lot of people will have lower and mid back pain. They'll have indigestion. And when they go to the doctor, here's what happens. They talk about the indigestion, or they'll talk about the back pain. But it's a number of those signs and symptoms together that's most important. And some of the risk factors, smoking. What we found is 25% of the people diagnosed with pancreatic cancer are smokers. Age 65 and older. If you have a family history of pancreatic cancer or pancreatitis, those are all some of the things that will increase your risk of pancreatic cancer.
So what you're saying is we need to go get checked out.
You need to get checked. You really need to get checked. And if, to answer your question, you should have it, you should call PanCan. Call our patient services, 877-2-PANCAN, because that's when you'll learn more about our clinical trials.
No, and I'm glad you shared that with us, because it's important, because you may not know. How do I know if I need to go get tested? Or how do I know if I need to check or do a little bit more research on this? And that was very important, to pay attention to the symptoms.
Absolutely.
I'm a firm believer that it's important that you have to pay attention to your own body and your symptoms.
Absolutely.
Definitely be an advocate for yourself when you go to the doctor, because in my situation, how I got involved with PanCan is my father passed away from pancreatic cancer, and to her point, he has diabetes and he wasn't feeling well. He went to the emergency room, and they thought it was just complications with his diabetes. Treated him for that, sent him home. He still wasn't feeling well. He went back to the emergency ward, and that's when they started doing a little bit more research, and they found out that he had pancreatic cancer.
Just like that.
Just like that. He was diagnosed October of 2015, and unfortunately he passed away in January of 2016, so it was very quick. It was very quick. And it was definitely hard, because my father had some other health issues, and he's always been able to overcome, but unfortunately, pancreatic cancer was the one.
Sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
Yeah, it seems like diabetes is like covering it. I mean, diabetes is still
It's
very,
like the umbrella.
right.
It's like the
But I
umbrella
mean,
of all
diabetes,
diseases.
being diabetic is still very much, you know, not a good thing. You have to take care of yourself. You have to be diligent with them, taking care of your health. But it seems like it's overlooked.
Yes.
The pancreatic cancer is overlooked because they think it's diabetes.
Right.
Wow, and I appreciate you sharing that story as well, because it's important to share these stories and let people know that you know they're not alone. They're, you know, that this happens to so many people, and to offer the resources and the education. The organization Pancreatic Cancer Action Network is, again, important, very, very important. So could we talk a little bit more about some statistics about pancreatic cancer, and then we'll jump into the walk?
Absolutely. So about 64,000 people will be diagnosed just this year. 50,000 people will die. And that's about 200 people just in the state of Delaware. Wow. And what people do not know that I am passionate about, African Americans are about 20% more likely to have pancreatic cancer. The prevalence is higher. And we really need to know more about the disease, the signs, the symptoms. And when you get one or more of these signs and symptoms, go to your doctor and share that. That's really important. But that number of 64,000 and 50,000 is huge.
Yes, wow.
We gotta make sure we get the word out to the black men, because black men don't go to the doctors.
Absolutely.
We wait till something happens.
Absolutely.
You know, then we figure, oh, we'll fix it.
Absolutely.
But that's the thing, is getting there before, when we feel like we got a sniffle or whatever it is. Make sure we
You have to take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Ivan, you have to take care
I know.
of
Look,
yourself.
I'm sitting here. I'm sitting here like, you ladies remember the old gospel song? God's trying to tell me something. Right. I'm sitting here like, hey, Dennis, look, I'm going to call off for like next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and get myself, because you get, the thing about it is you get so involved in working. Like with me, right? I'll take me. I'm running 800 miles an hour, you know, 45 days out of the week, and I'm just business. Oh, let me grab a sandwich, let me grab this here, and not focusing on self-care. And I really believe, like, from last week to now, I'm like getting the messages, like, okay,
the signs.
Like I feel good, you know, my blood sugar is good, but it could be better, right? And I'm just like, oh God, I need to, because remember we had Freeway on. I had the rapper Freeway, and he was talking about how he had renal failure, and it was the same thing, you know, young guy in the music career, and I'm like, you know, as black men, we really need to take our health seriously. We're raised to, you know, go ahead and get this money, get the bag, and do this and do that, but we're not raised to take care of ourselves. And I'm sitting here like, yo, like, yeah, it's a little close to home. My dad also passed because of cancer, right? It's in my family. You know, obesity is in my family. Let me get it together, because I got like at least 50 good years left. You know what I mean? I got more than that.
50 plus. Well, Dorla said it perfectly. You have to advocate for yourself and your health.
Yeah.
You have to, and you have to be diligent when you go to the doctor. You have to ask the questions. I was always told to bring a notepad, take notes, have your questions before you walk through the door, and assume that you only get 15 minutes or less with that doctor, and you have to accomplish what you need to accomplish for yourself and for your health quickly.
And it's also good too if you have family members to go with you to the doctor as well. I know I used to go to the doctors with my mom as well, because you have to follow up. The doctor is seeing numerous people per day. You or you have one so you need to be on top of it. If he says that he's going to test you for something, make sure that he follows up and he tests you for it, and you get the results as to what that test results were.
That's right.
So, one nation, one goal, one big day. What day is that?
April 29th. On Saturday, we are having our Pancreatic Cancer, our PurpleStride walk down at the Tubman Garrett Park, and opening ceremony started at 8:30. Walk begins at 9:30. Okay. So come on out. It's a family-friendly event. Delaware TV will be there.
We will be there.
We will be in the place, so that's awesome. So yeah, just come on out to the waterfront. If you haven't registered, if you would like to register early, you can go to our PanCan.org website to register ahead, or when you come down to the riverfront, you can register on site.
Nice.
I love this time of the year because they're really all the walks are happening, and it's so inspiring. It's just good feelings, and I love that. I love love that all the organizations throughout the state of Delaware are coming together, having their walks for the springtime. Absolutely. And I hope that you guys have a great turnout. Are you expecting a lot of people?
Yes, we are. We are, and I love walks. Yes. I love the family event.
Right,
I love
uniting.
Awareness. I love it. So
yes, it's so, and it's also really helpful that individuals who, and families, not just the individuals suffering and battling pancreatic cancer, but also the families that are going through it, because the families takes a toll on the family as well. That everyone's coming together and they can comfort each other, confide, they can vent, they can help each other out, uplift, and I think that's the beauty of a 5K, of a walk. I really do. I think it's more than just walking a park. It's coming together, helping each other, uplifting, and say, hey, you're not alone. I'm going through the same thing. It really does help, but there's a sense of comfort.
Yes. It's building a tribe.
Exactly.
Yes.
You know what's crazy? Like, you ever watch, like, you remember when you was younger, and like every commercial that was on TV wasn't for you? Now commercials are on, every commercial's for you, right? And I was sitting watching TV yesterday, I was just thinking about it. I'm like, oh my gosh, you get older, you start to see all these pancreatic cancer, diabetic commercials, like everything. You know?
Signs. You better take care of yourself.
Yes. Okay, this is your camera, community camera right here. Go ahead and invite the community out and tell them again who you are and what you do.
Yes, absolutely. Saturday, April 29th, we would love to see you down at the Tubman Garrett Park. Also, we're looking for volunteers as well. You know, it takes a village to make this a successful day, so we would love to have volunteers to come out to also assist us. You can also go to the PanCan.org website to sign up to be a volunteer. And we're also looking for donations, because that money goes towards research, goes towards making a successful day as well. PanCan.org.
Excellent.
There we have it. Ladies, did we cover everything?
We did. No, we did.
I think we need a whole show about just like,
talking about
cancer, about
health.
And health awareness. And we do have quite a few individuals that have joined us here on Good Morning Wilmington, sharing information about their respective organization about health and awareness, and whether it's pancreatic cancer or breast cancer awareness. So it's truly important, but thank you for doing what you do and for bringing awareness to pancreatic cancer and educating the community, because it is important. And we wish you so much luck this Saturday at the walk. You'll be there.
I'll be there.
Make sure that you don't forget about us. Make sure you come back on the show, because we want to continue to raise awareness.
Yes, we would love to.
Absolutely. My girl.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back. Make sure you go to, what's the website again?
PanCan.org.
PanCan.org. All right, we'll be right back after this message, because we get to see Vincenza do the two-step.
Still to come, line dance instructor Johnnie Haynie.
How did DETV start, and how did you get here?
DETV started approximately 10 years ago in the basement of my home. I had an idea to show people of color doing great things, but what happened was I got to the point that I said, I'm gonna just show people all together doing great things. The motto and the moral was to bring people together instead of using media to rip people apart. And doing that, I just did a lot of hard work, a lot of free stuff, a lot of things of just showing people being themselves. I figured that media, and I saw that media wasn't doing that, so I just decided to give it a shot, not knowing that it would bring me to where I am today. I had a great, great journey doing it, met some amazing people, did some amazing things, worked on some amazing projects, and with just a lot of hard work and a bunch of sacrifice, I'm here today. I done worked on everyone's campaign in the state of Delaware, and now, I'm just doing what I do and doing it with friends. My biggest accomplishment right now would have to be this, hands down, without a doubt. We want to make sure that we inform the community wholeheartedly. So again, they can have all the information that they need. For more information, you can find us at detvch.com. You can find us on YouTube. You can find us on Twitter and Facebook under DETV. Be sure to check us out. Tell me what you think.
All right, welcome back, everyone. So we have here Johnnie Haynie, the line dancer instructor of I Am My Sister's Keeper.
Yes.
Welcome.
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
tell us real quick, what is I Am My Sister's Keeper?
I Am My Sister's Keeper is a nonprofit organization that we help young ladies from 6 up until 18 to learn about life and get some aspects of how to maintain themselves in this society.
Nice. Yeah, they've been doing their thing for a while now. I remember meeting Miss Charlotte years ago, and just see where she first had an idea to fruition. They're doing amazing things.
Yes, yes.
So okay, why are we here right now?
We are here because we're going to do some line dancing. The benefit of line dancing is memory. It helps your memory. It helps with stamina, eventually going on to do better or more physical exercise.
Understood.
So it's
cardio
a moderate, so cardio gets you ready for getting yourself better into shape, but it's a start, you know what I'm saying? And as you get older, it's a way to keep yourself maintained.
Got it.
As well.
All right. Is this line dancing the Chicago line dance?
No, we're
or the
not
Detroit?
two-stepping. We're not doing anything. So what I did was try to be nice and not put any cha-chas in there. I didn't want to throw you for a loop because it's Monday. So it's Monday. So we're going to have a good time.
All right.
So
go step a little forward. So okay, here we go. Okay, ready.
The first part of this line dance is we're going to walk up a little slow. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to take it back fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to stay right here. We're going to rock 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to walk 2, 3, 4. Then walk to the left 2, 3, 4. We're going to turn 2, 3, 4. That dance starts
It's the
right
barbecue.
back up.
It's the barbecue.
Yes, we having fun at the barbecue. So that's what we're going to do.
Did you get that, Ivan?
I'm with it.
You
I'll
ready?
be at the barbecue.
You ready now? Okay.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to thank Miss Charlotte for giving me a venue because I was doing line dances on the riverfront, and she asked me to come into her community center, and now it's Monday and Wednesday from 6 to 8.
There you go.
Nice.
There
I
you go.
love it. All right.
Should we do one more?
So what we doing? We got music?
One more walkthrough?
One more
rehearsal
over there.
Hold on.
One more rehearsal, please.
This is it.
One more rehearsal.
Okay, so we're going 1, 2, 3, 4. Take it back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rock 1, 2, 3, 4. Walk to the right. 2, 3, 4. To the left. 2, 3, 4. We're going to turn. 2, 3, 4.
We did this dance at Tomcats back in the day.
Okay. I'm taking them back. I'm taking them back.
What song are we?
We're going to do Rock That Party.
Okay.
The dance is
So do we
Rock
have
That
music
Party
ready
as
to go?
Yeah. So then when you come to our barbecues,
I'm ready.
right.
I'm ready.
Right. Oh.
Come on, get that beat in you. Hey. We just tapping.
Ivan.
She ready.
Let's go.
Here we go. Take it up. Up. Bring it back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rock 1, 2, 3, 4. To the right. To the left. We're gonna turn now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Y'all got it. Hey. Bring it back. Rock it out. Hey. Let's walk. And walk. Turn. There you go. Take it back. Come on. Run out. Hey. Slow walk. To the left.
Go ahead,
Come
man.
on. Now turn. And turn. Take it up. Now up. 2, 3, 4. Bring it back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rock. 2, 3, 4. Let's walk. And walk. Let's turn. Hey. Take it up. Hey.
This is great.
Take it back. Let's turn. Hey. There you go. Hey. Take it back. Rock it out.
Are you not a brought that on?
I'm with you, baby. Not yet. I got 4 more turns left.
Hey. Bring it back. Rock it out.
Oh my God. All right, y'all, this is amazing. Thank you so much, baby girl.
You did so well.
And I'm out of breath.
Right. Now, I think we did like level 2, okay? It gets better, it gets faster. Now, do you offer these line classes to anyone in the community?
Yes, anybody they want to do line dancing, contact me through the MSK, and we can talk about whatever you want.
That was so much fun.
That
was so much fun.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
All right, so
I know, I'm out of breath. I'm all like, wait, we need to catch our breath. We didn't even have water prepared. Najee did not. She did not warn us that we were dancing, but I love dance. And I know it brings joy. It brings unity. Look how everyone joined us and everyone was having a good old time.
Just had like, I'm about to jump in.
I'm about to get in.
But besides doing line dancing, we heard that you wrote a book as well.
Not me.
Oh.
I wish I did.
Oh, okay, all right.
No.
Oh, okay.
Not yet.
And so they can catch your classes on what days now?
Mondays and Wednesdays from 6 to 8.
Okay.
6 p.m. to 8 p.m.
All right, and if you'd like to sign up, make sure you hit Miss Charlotte up at I Am My Sister's Keeper. And what's the website?
It is IAMMSK.org.
All right, well, Vincenza, you good?
I'm
Vincenza,
amazing.
She was getting to it. I thought you were in Ireland for a minute.
Right.
Well, you said I was invited to the barbecue. Gotta show up.
You said I was invited. Look, thank you for joining us here at DETV. We'll see you next week, next Monday at 10 o'clock a.m. Make sure you follow DETVCH.com on all social media platforms. And make sure you go visit IMMSK.org for more information on how your little girl, woman, teenager can sign up and be a part of something great in the city. All right, we'll see you next week. And again, thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate you, sister.
Thanks.
All right, we're out. We'll see you next week.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.